Democrats are acting Democrats are acting like cheating boyfriends right now. I'm sorry, but somebody's got to say it. I'm independent. I think there's good ideas on both sides. There's bad ideas on both sides. But what this DOGE audit is reminding me of is like a girl taking her boyfriend's phone and like hiding in the bathroom. And the Democrats are just banging on the door and they're like, you are invading my privacy. You can't go through my phone. And Elon Musk is like, yes, I can. I can see what you've been up to. And then every time Musk comes out of the bathroom, he's like, look, see what you did? They just turn it around and they're like, you invaded my privacy. This was your fault. You broke my trust.
That's like my partner is saying, I'm going to help my ex, and by doing that, I'm helping you. But if you don't trust me, that means you are breaching my trust because you want to find out what exactly I'm going to do with your money to stay good with my ex.
That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
Dude, this USAID thing is so much worse than people realize. Do y'all remember when people were angry at Elon Musk for buying Twitter for $40 billion? Because he could have solved world hunger with that money. Okay? Keep that same energy. Okay? We were supposed to have sent like somewhere around $200 billion to Ukraine. Remember? Remember all those little packages? Well, even Zelensky says that only about half of it even got there. So there's $100 billion that's just floating around somewhere. That could have solved world hunger. But your government was so inefficient and so corrupt, and you don't even care about it? In fact, you're more mad that we stopped USAID for a minute and paused it so we can figure out what the flip all of our money's going to, bro?
Very simple. It's more important for them to feel like they're helping, even if they're wasting money, that you point out that they're helping in the wrong way by wasting money. Ta-ta!
I don't know who you are or where you came from. But from now on, you do as I tell you, okay?
This is not a normal response. Your reaction is being manipulated by the media. It has to be, because you would be mad under any other circumstances. Imagine your dad left you a business that used to make you $100 a month. And now that business is losing you like $10,000 a month. You would go in and go, what's going on? And it's like, pretend it's a mattress company. And you look at the expenditures and you're like, well, these aren't springs and cotton and mattress sheets and things like that. No, we're buying cement in Dubai for 10 times the price that anybody else ever paid. What's going on? And then one of the managers comes up to you and goes, hey, you're not supposed to have access to this warehouse. What are you even doing in here? You would be like, I'm getting scammed so hard, pause everything. Everybody's going to jail, bro. Meanwhile, Maui, North Carolina, and California are all burning down, and we never seem to have enough money for that. Hell, Flint, Michigan's water costs like $1.5 billion, and it would be fixed, bro. We give Ethiopia more than that every year.
You're not my supervisor!
Then you start looking at all the politicians that have been connected to this thing, and you wonder, why are these guys yelling so much? And you look into how they're receiving their revenue. Oh, it goes out in USAID, it does a little cool loop-de-loop dance, and then comes back to their families. Oh. Well, Ross, if it was this bad, the news would have told us about it. Nope, because the other thing USAID is funding is all of the freaking media, bro.
I mean, they are blind to your needs.
I'm blind.
And they hope you are blind when they're taking your money without telling you where they're spending it.
Don't tell me what to do.
They are deciding what you guys think, which is why all of them have made you all think that we're the bad guys this whole time. They knew that if we won, we would see this and cut off their funding. There's a movie called The Truman Show with Jim Carrey where basically everything around him is like a controlled environment and things like that. If you found out that all of the same opinions that you've had from the media for the last 10 years were funded and created for you to have those opinions, wouldn't you pump the brakes a little bit and start thinking maybe the right-wingers aren't so bad? We voted for this so we can see all the leeches that are sucking the money out of all of our company, bro.
American people ain't waking up. Everybody is waking up. If you follow the money and you're not using the money as if you're going to help people, but you're just spending it somewhere else, and you also lose it, and you don't want an audit, you can't be the party of the people if you don't want an audit. It makes no sense. Dilo, remember to subscribe.
If you have anything negative to say against Elon Musk and DOGE doing a federal audit, then I've officially decided that you are a part of the money laundering. It's as simple as that.
There's like a hot girlfriend text me on a Facebook post and I put a heart emoji, and when my wife texts me in a Facebook post, I remove the tag.
Because we the people deserve to know where all of our money is being spent and what ridiculous spending programs our government is wastefully spending all of our money on. It's not like we get to pick our own salaries like people in Congress, but no, these people have an issue with that, which makes you wonder, who's funding them? What are they doing? They're starting to sweat. And you know what I just found out today? DOGE is getting access to FEMA's salary history. And I am so freaking excited. Stay tuned, everybody, because shit's about to get real. And also, if you really wanted to know where all of our tax dollars are being spent to at this point, you could just tell me the federal government spent millions of dollars to figure out whether or not Thanos could actually snap the Infinity Gauntlet, and I would believe you. Oh, wait! They actually did that.
What?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the federal government was keeping it real.
Niggas love to keep it real. Real dumb.
They also spent money on trying to do trans surgeries for various animals, torturing poor innocent beagle puppies, and spending $4 billion of U.S. aid on all kinds of stuff with a certain gray-haired man named Fauci. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But anyway, I am so excited. This is great. This is absolutely fantastic. The federal government 110% deserves to be audited because the American people have to deal with you guys up our ass 24/7. It is about time that you felt a little bit of the repercussions of when you F around, you find out. And finally, we have someone who's willing to go put their money where their mouth is. So I can't wait to watch the Super Bowl tomorrow because we're going to see Super Bowl commercials that Elon Musk paid for himself with $40 million to show all of us how the government is ridiculously spending their money. Oh, sorry, our money. Because, like hell, any of them actually have a real job. But anyway, this is so exciting.
Don't you love equality? I do. Not between the genders, between the government and the people, the citizen that are supposed to obey, that we're very clear how we want to use our money to help the beautiful country. I think that's beautiful.
Okay, no hard feelings, but I hate you. Not joking. Bye.
I just want to tell all my brothers, hey man, first of all, I just want to say, man, thank you, Trump. Because guess what? I went to a construction site today, y'all. Remember, I didn't have no job. I was doing Uber. Couldn't find a job nowhere. I went to a construction site. They was already working. Got hired on the spot. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mr. Trump. If it wasn't for the move that you did make for the immigrants, and I'm not talking about the good people, I wouldn't have a job right now. Mr. President, I've been working all day, Mr. President. I just got off, Mr. President. I got a job for Monday, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, let me tell you, man, I walked in today on a construction site, hired me on the spot. I started work today, just got off, y'all. Mr. Trump, thank you so much.
In all honesty, think about it. Do you know how many people are working 6 days a week for a lower salary to maintain their family? They can't call the doctor. They don't have human right. If an accident happens, it is what it is. You got to work sick or you're just going to get replaced by anybody else. Those are the people that are gone now because ICE is looking for them. Which means the company has to hire people by the human rights standards. Most people on the Democratic side have no idea the human condition they have to work in. They have no idea. And the whole idea like, we're helping them, we're giving them work. I'm like, you would never work in that condition. You would never find it acceptable. But you might say they're used to something worse in their own country, so maybe it's a better option.
Let's get to the next clip.
This fucking political party, the Democratic Party, have lied to us about everything. They've lied about being the party of the middle class. They've lied about being the party of peace. They've lied about being the party that wants to help poor people. Okay? What the last several weeks have proven to us all is that this is a cadre of criminals and losers and spoiled children of affluent parents who were more concerned about looking good than actually doing good. These are people who were more concerned about looking like they were doing something for the American people than actually doing things for the American people. And that's why I'm so angry. Because this party lied to me while stealing my tax dollars.
Do you trust me? No thanks. I choose life.
The Democratic Party lied to us all while they brought in millions of illegal immigrants for their own political purposes for the last 4 years. 20 to 30 million illegal aliens brought in, and now we come to USAID being probably the largest money laundering operation in American history. Congratulations, Dems. You've outdone even Bernie Madoff. I'm disgusted beyond words. Disgusted with the waste of money. Disgusted with the waste, with the fraud. With the way that you people use color legitimacy, and the way you use black people as fucking mules to get us to push whatever fucking agenda you wanted to. The amount of division you used black people to sow upon the American people, you used us for that.
For the people that don't understand, if somebody creates an issue that is so big and so relatable that people that generally don't like each other decided to like each other, or at least understand each other.
These are our demands. This is what we want. Our balls are in your court.
And your first defense is no audit.
I'll never ever forgive this political party. The shit that I've gone through personally. Y'all were supposed to be the party of free speech, the party of women's rights. You have immolated all of those things. And then, as if enough weren't enough, you then decide that you're going to die on the hill of USAID, a government audit. You're trying to prevent a government audit because some of you really are trying to stay out of prison.
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
We see the game now. Y'all been out here telling us that the game was rigged against certain people. Well, now we found out who the people that were rigging the game were. Congratulations. Y'all are never gonna win another political race ever again. Not if I can help it.
I just find it odd that you want the citizen to trust you, but you don't want to be transparent enough to give them a reason to trust you. You want blind trust without the effort.
This just in from the Department of Government Efficiency. In the past 48 hours, Health and Human Services has canceled 62 contracts worth $182 million. The contracts were entirely for administrative expenses, to include $168,000 contract for an Anthony Fauci exhibit at the National Institute of Health Museum. I would like all of the income taxes that I've paid since I've been alive and working to be returned to me ASAP.
All I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, you can't build something for a citizen that I don't want. And the fact that you're blindly going to do that, maybe people want more transparency why you like that person so much. Especially when you're going to use their money to build it.
Wait, you think this is what I want?
And even if they did like him, why the heck build a memorial in a time when most people are struggling with their money? You can't eat a statue.
Don't get me wrong, ako sa kita bong puta fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam turlo que ta verde ta welcome.